Yeah, okay. Good morning, everybody. Just right, good morning. Only 7 members of 8. Okay, let's start the class. We have seen many problems in the unit 1. Let's see 2 more problems based on the liquid phase. So, liquid phase diffusivity. Until now, we have seen gas phase diffusivity as well as part B, which is mass transfer coefficient and wetted wall tower. All these problems we have seen. So, let's have a look at 2 more problems. So, first problem here. So a thin film of 0.4, so 0.4 centimeter thick thin film is there. Thin film thickness to thin film 0.4 centimeters thick of an ethanol water. So ethanol and water film is there in a solution. So whose film thickness is 0.4 centimeters. Is in contact at 20 degrees centigrade. So T is equal to temperature is equal to 20 degrees centigrade. And one of the surface with an organic liquid. So this ethanol and water solution are in contact with at one surface with a organic liquid. So other one is organic liquid in which water is insoluble. So this statement is important. So water is insoluble, meaning if you consider ethanol as A and water as B, then this A ethanol is just diffusing into organic liquid, but water is not at all diffusing. So water is insoluble, meaning A through non-diffusing B case. Then the concentration of ethanol at one phase is 6.8. So one phase at one side of these solutions, the concentration of ethanol is 6.8 weight percentage. Remember here it is weight percentage, not a volume percentage or mole percentage or a pressure percentage. So we have to convert in terms of moles because our every equations we have derived based on the moles. and at the other side of the film it is 10.5. So one side it is 6.8 weight percentage and other side is 10.8 percentage. So next statement is the densities are, so this is the density or 0.9881 gram per cc and other density is 0.977 gram per cc respectively for 6.8. At this concentration the density is this one 9881. Okay, at this concentration 10.8 percentage weight percentage, the density is 0.9728 gram per cc. So of ethanol solution, so that is the density of overall solution. Okay, water plus ethanol. Then the diffusivity of ethanol is this one. So diffusivity of ethanol, since B is not at all transferring, so this we can take DAB, because ethanol A, this is A and B is water. Water is not at all solubilizing, so we can take this as DAB. So calculate the steady state flux. So we have to calculate NA in terms of kilomole per meter square second. Units also they already mentioned. So in these units only we have to calculate that one. So let's see how the profile will looks like. So if you see this one, a thin film of ethanol and vapor is there. Let's say this is film. So to this film, what its thickness they are saying, the thickness of this thin film is denoted by Z. Z is equal to 0.4 centimeter. Okay, in the thin film, it is at, this film is at temperature T is equal to 20 degrees centigrade plus, so we have to add 273 so that it will come into Kelvin. 270, 80, 90, 293. So 293 Kelvin it is. Then next one, it is contact with some organic liquid. So it is in contact, this film is in contact with organic liquid on one surface. Okay, only on the one phase. So the concentration of ethanol on one phase, let's assume this is first phase and this is second phase, let's assume. So we already know mass transfer will takes place from higher concentration region to lower concentration region, but here they have clearly given 6.8 percentage first and then 10.8 percentage next. So we can take 10 weight percentage as our first mass transfer. 10 point at this phase, the concentration of ethanol or a weight percentage of ethanol is 10.8 percentage. So mass transfer we can assume higher concentration region to lower concentration region it will take place. So this phase we can take 6.8 weight percentage. So densities, so this 0.988 gram 9881 gram per cc is applicable at this phase 6.8 weight percentage phase. So here the density rho 2 is equal to 0.9881. Okay, you can just interchange this also, 1 and 2 positions, nothing will happen. But remember, mass transfer will only takes place from higher concentration to lower concentration, otherwise we will get a negative flux values. So you have to remember this one. Then the density at this 10.8 weight percentage is this one 0.9728. So here the density at position 1 is equal to 0.9728 gram per cc. This is gram per cc. So let's convert this gram per cc to kg per meter cube, our SI units. So we already know 1 gram is equal to 10 power minus 3 kg, or simply we can say 1 kg is equal to 10 power 3 or 1000 grams. So we are just interchanging that one. Then 1 centimeter cube, so 1 centimeter is equal to 100 meters. 100 meters means 10 power minus 2, so it is meter. So we have to convert this cc, centimeter cube, into meter cube. So we have to just cube on both sides. So centimeter cube, and we also cube this 10 power minus 2 and meter cube. Just cubing this one cube is 1, and this is centimeter cube is equal to 3 2s 6, 10 power minus 6 meter cube. Now we can convert this one. So 0.9881 into, so gram to kg, 10 power minus 3. Then cc to meter cube is 10 power minus 6. So this we can take 0.9881 into this 10 power minus 6 will go to the numerator, then it will become 10 10 power 6. 10 power minus 3 into 10 power 6 is nothing but 10 power 3. So this is density rho 2. And similarly for the rho 1 is equal to 0.9728 into 10 power minus 3 divided by 10 power minus 6 is equal to 0.9728 into 10 cube is our rho 1. So now the data is okay then. So one more data, DAB. So DAB also they have given. So diffusivity of ethanol is nothing but DAB we can take is equal to 74 into 10 power minus 5 centimeter square per second. This is also we have to convert into meter cube per meter square per second in the SI units. So we already know here 1 centimeter is equal to 10 power minus 2 meters. Then we have to square it. We want in centimeter square. We have to square it. This also we have to square it, and this also we have to square it. Then 1 centimeter square is equal to 10 power 2 into 2 is 10 power 4. 10 power minus 4 meter square. Then we have to multiply this quantity 74 into 10 power minus 5 into 10 power minus 4. Then the units will be meter square per second. Now this is our value for DAB. So we already have all the values which are required. So from the problem itself, we clearly know that ethanol plus water, this is going to diffuse in organic liquid according to problem. So if you consider ethanol as A and water as B, so ethanol is only going to diffuse into organic liquid. This water is not at all solubilizing. Here you can verify from the statement, water is not soluble. Here water is not soluble. So B is not at all dissolving or diffusing into organic liquid. Okay, in the general sense also we can think that water is not soluble in organic liquids like oil or something. So they need not to give that statement also, water is not soluble. When component is there, we can just apply our common sense and verify that water is not at all soluble in the organic liquid. So this is the case of A through non-diffusing B. A through non-diffusing B. Ethanol is diffusing in the presence of non-diffusing water. So ethanol is also liquid, water is also liquid, organic also liquid. But this is the case applicable for liquid phase, not for the gases. So for the liquid case, we already derived equations for A through non-diffusing B. So these are the equations. Now we can use among these equations, we can use any of them because they are given in the mole percentage. We can use this equation. So mole percentage to mole fraction conversion is very easy. Just divide by 100, we can obtain mole fractions. Okay, if not, we have to take a basis, some basis, and then we have to just convert that mole percentage to some concentrations. So that will be somewhat clumsy. So we don't have to go for that much complex route. So we can use this equation 1 minus XA2. So Na is equal to DAB by Z, rho by M average, ln 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA1. So this one we can use. Or this is also somewhat complex, XBLN. XBLN is equal to XB2 minus XB1 by ln XB2 by XB1. So simply they have given XA1 and XA2, they are already given 10% and 6% something. So we can use this formula directly. So you have to apply your common sense first, which formula is best suited for the given data. So according to me, the best suitable formula for the given data is this one. Na is equal to DAB by Z, rho by M average, ln 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA1. So this is the, so we have to apply this one. Na is equal to DAB by Z, rho by M average into ln 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA. Okay. If anybody required me to derive that formula once again, you can ask me. Just simply we can derive. Let's see from the relationship between diffusivities, relationship between fluxes. We already know that Na. I am writing direct steps. Na is equal to Nxa plus Ja. So here, if you verify this one, so so this one Na is equal to N means Na plus Nb, total flux. Na plus Nb into Xa plus Ja. So for A through non-diffusing B case, what is the meaning of this one? Nb is equal to 0 because B is not at all diffusing. So Nb we can take 0. So Na is equal to Na Xa plus Ja. So we already have Na is equal to Na. Xa means individual concentration by total concentration, Ca by C. So Ja we can write from Fick's first law of diffusion. Fick's first law of diffusion is stating Ja is equal to minus DAB dou Ca by dou Z. So we can just interchange the variables. So we can send these all variables to the LHS side. So okay, this variable we can take this side to avoid minus. So DAB dou Ca by dou Z is equal to NaCa by C. This is minus Na. So here we can take Na common. Na into Ca by C minus 1. This one. So here same left out term DAB dou Ca by dou Z. So dou Ca by dou Z. Here if you see, this is DAB dou Ca by dou Z is equal to Na. We can take C common here. C, then this is Ca minus this is C. So you can separate the variables. Dou Ca is equal to Na by DAB. So we can bring this Ca minus C to the bottom. So Ca minus C, and here left out is C. Na by DAB into C. So here will be dou Z. So we can integrate this one because derivative is there. We can integrate this one. Integration is from 0 to Z, and this concentration is from Ca1 to Ca2. So initially when Z is equal to 0, it is Ca1. When Z is equal to completion of diffusion path, it is Ca2. So we can just, it is in the form of, 1 by Ax minus B. So 1 by Ax minus B is nothing but ln Ax minus B by A. So here if you compare this equation with the standard formula 1 by Ax minus B, in that one A is nothing but 1. A is equal to 1, X is equal to Ca, B is equal to C. So we can write this solution there. So ln A is equal to 1. So X we can write Ca minus C by A is equal to 1. So obviously it is 1. Ln Ca by C, and Ca1 to Ca2 is equal to Na by C DAB into Z. So limits are 0 to Z, and these limits are that one. So we can substitute this one Ca2 minus C minus ln Ca1 minus C. So Ca1 minus C. Limits we already substituted. Here also limits is Na by C dAB. Limits are 0 to Z. So just I am writing Z. So this one. So we can interchange the variables. Na is equal to this one. So Na is equal to. So we can send this C dAB and this Z to this side. So what will happen? C dAB by Z. So ln. So it is in the form of, this is in the form of ln A minus ln B. So the solution for this is ln properties ln A by B we can write. So ln Ca2 minus C by Ca1 minus C, ln A by B form. So we are just interchanging these variables once again. This is C dAB by Z ln. This C we are writing first, C minus Ca2. So within ln we are cancelling out this one. So we don't get minus. So Ca1. So this one. So here if you see, we already know what is XA. XA is equal to Ca by C. Similarly, what is XA1? XA1 is equal to Ca1 by C. Then what is XA2? XA2 is equal to Ca2 by C. So to this equation, okay, within ln, divide with C, total concentration. So within ln only we have to perform that operation. Na is equal to C dAB by Z ln. Within ln we are telling. So CAB by C by C and Ca2 by C by C by C minus Ca1 by C. So this is CC we can cancel out. So this is Ca2 by C. Ca2 by C is nothing but this one, XA2. This is XA2. And this Ca1 by C is nothing but XA1. So that we can write dAB, C dAB by Z ln 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA1. One minus XA1. For the liquids, we already know that C is equal to rho by M average for the liquids. So N is equal to, in place of this C, we can substitute this value. So Na is equal to dAB by Z. So in place of C, we can substitute rho by M average into ln 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA1. So this is the formula, final equation we have to use for the A through non-diffusing B case. So you can verify that this is the same equation which I just shown you in the PPT. So this is same equation. Na is equal to, so Na is equal to dAB by Z rho by M average ln 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA1. So okay, then we just found out what formula we have to use. So this formula we can use that in our problem. So same formula we are using here. So what are the quantities which are required to estimate this one? We already know what are the quantities. XA2 is nothing but 6.8% something, and this is something 10%. We already know. DAB already given, Z is already given. So rho by M average. What is this rho by M average? Average of density by molecular weight. So we have to calculate all the parameters they have given in weight percentage. So for example, so this is position 1, you can say. At position 1, the weight percentages are given as percentage at position 1, the weight percentage is 10.8%. Okay, density rho 1 is equal to 7 to 8 something they have given. Yeah, rho 1 is equal to 0.9728 into 10 power 3. 0.9728 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. Okay, I am writing data here once again so that it will be easy. At position 2, weight percentage is equal to 6.8 percentage, I guess. Yeah, 6.8 and that is 10.8. Yeah, 6.8 weight percentage. This one weight percentage, and density rho 2 is equal to
0.988 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3, sir.
0.9881 into 10 cube kg per meter. So this is the derivation. You have to differentiate this one. So this is all derivation. Okay, now this is all derivation. Differentiate. Okay, I am using different color for the problem solution so that it will be easy. Okay. Now, if you see, all the data required is in our hand. So this is position 1. So position 1. At position 1, what are the components? First, you have to draw tables. What are the components are there and what is its weight? Then what are its molecular weights? MW refers to molecular weight. Then what are the moles? Moles is nothing but weight by molecular weight. Moles is nothing but weight by molecular weight. Then next one is we want mole fractions. X is we want. So mole fraction. So we can clearly write here. Weight is we can denote weight by W. Okay, molecular weight by M. Okay, M, capital M. Capital M we can denote. Then moles is denoted by N, small n. Small n is nothing but weight by molecular weight. Then mole fraction. What is the mole fraction? So it is denoted by X. Xi we can say, or X we can just simply. So X is nothing but individual moles, Ni. So Xi I am writing. Xi is equal to Ni by N, or total moles. This is N means total moles. This is individual moles. So these are the formulas. Okay, just simple steps, the basics from the CPP. So if you draw this table, it will be very easy to find out what are the required parameters. So components involved are, first component is ethanol in a solution. Then next component is water. So weight percentage at position 1 is 10.8 percentage. So yeah, 10.8 percentage. So remaining 90 something, 10.8 percentage means okay, 89.2 percentage is water present. Okay, 10.8 percentage they already given. So remaining is water we can assume, since these both are in the solution form. Then molecular weight of ethanol is 46, I guess. Yeah, 46. Then water is 18. Then moles. Moles is nothing but weight by molecular weight. 10.8 divided by 46. So 10.8 divided by 46, how much we'll get?
34, sir.
Uh, how much? Point?
34.
234.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. 0.234. Then this one is weight by molecular weight, 89.2 divided by 18.
4.955, sir.
Okay, 96 we will take 4.96. Then xi is equal to Ni by capital N. So this total is, what is the total of this one? 0.234 plus 4.96.
5.194, sir.
5.194. 5.194. Then this one is ethanol. So xi is equal to ni by n. So this is Na 0.234 divided by 5.194. How much it is? 0.234 divided by 5.194 is equal to this one
0.045, sir.
0.045. Okay, then this one is 4.96 divided by 5.194 is equal to
0.954, sir.
954. Okay, so these are the required values we already obtained. So using this table, so yeah, these are the required values at position 1. This is so similarly we have to do the same case for the same operations for the position 2 also. So position 2, I'm just erasing this one. Okay, similar operations we have to perform at the case of at the position 2. So for the position 2, at position 2, same table we have to draw once again. So first one is components, what are the components involved. The next one is weight, the next one is molecular weight. Okay, I'm writing this short form since we already defined what is weight, molecular weight symbols there. So wi, so this is m, this is ni, ni is equal to wi by m, then this is mole fraction, so this is xi. So components we have to write, weight we have to write, molecular weight, and this is moles, and these are mole fractions. So carefully just listen this problem. If you solve this problem, all the liquid phase problems you can solve easily, because everything will be given in weights in terms of liquids. For the liquids, everything will be given in weights. So we can't easily solve that in the weight. So we have to apply these balances. We have to apply these basic formulas. So here also components same at position 2, whatever the components at the position 1, the same components will be present at position 2. Then weight percentage is of different. So this is 6.8 weight percentage, or nothing but we can take weight since our basis is already 100. So 6.8 minus 100, we will get around 93.
93.2, sir.
Yeah, 93.2. Then molecular weights of them 46, and this is 18. Then moles is nothing but, once again I'm writing wi by m. So this is 6.8 divided by 46.
0.147, sir.
0.147. Okay, then this one is 93.2 divided by 18.
5.177, sir.
Okay, 5.18 we can take. 147. Then xi is nothing but individual moles by total moles. So individual moles is 1.147 divided by this total how much? 0.147 divided plus 5.18.
5.327, sir.
327, yeah. This is 5.327. How much this one? 0.147 divided by 5.327.
0.027.
0.027. Okay, now this one is 5.18 divided by 5.327. Individual moles by total moles.
0.972.
Okay, 97.972. So 0.972. So we already obtained what are the required values. So if you see, at this is at position 2. So this one is ethanol. So this is XA2. So this is XB2. So similarly in the top side also, at position 1, if you verify this one, this is for ethanol. So this is XA1. So this is XB1. Okay, we are required, according to our formula, we are required only XA1 and XA2. At the same time, rho by m average we want. So how to calculate that rho by m average, I will let you know. So first of all, at position 1, we have to calculate average molecular weight. Average molecular weight is already given as, so we will take this as m average. Okay, in CPP you might have seen this one. Summation of components I is equal to 1 to n. Product of mole fractions into molecular weight is nothing but average molecular weight. This is average molecular weight. So this formula you already seen, average molecular weight. Now at position 1 we need to apply this one. So m average at position 1. So this subscript 1 denotes position 1. At position 1 it is sigma xi mi. So sigma xi. So first is point at position 1. Okay, I am clearly writing this one. So here if you see, so x is first component is ethanol. So m ethanol plus second component present is water, x water or m water. In our symbolic form, this formula is always already equal to xa ma plus xb mb. Since all are in the position 1, this one position 1, so we can take xa1 ma1, xb1 mb1. So this one, so we already know what is a is nothing but ethanol, b is water. For position 1, this all the values of the position 1 we have to go to the top side. We already solved in the this one. So point, this one is xa1 0.045, 0.045 and 0.954. So this one is 0.045 into ethanol. Molecular weight of ethanol is 46 plus 0.954. 954 is this. Yeah, okay, 954. Yeah, 0.954 plus. Okay, not plus. This is into. So 954 is 954 is xb1 and mb1 is for water. Molecular weight of water is 18. So this value, how much is this value? 0.045 into 46 plus 0.954 into 18. Can anybody say this value? How much is this value?
Sir, 19.242.
19.242. Yeah. Then similarly at position 2, average molecular weight we have to calculate. So this is also sigma xi into mi. So here also same thing. I am writing this, since this is at position 2, I am writing directly xa2 ma2 plus xb2 mb2, xb2 mb2. So here xa2, we already know at a position 2 the values we are calculated in the table. So this one xa2, this one 0.027, 0.027 and 0.972. This is 0.027 into molecular weight of ethanol is this one. This is 0.972 into molecular weight of water is 18. So this value
18.738, sir.
18.738. Okay. Yeah. Okay, these values we already obtained. So this one is M average at position 2. So finally, then this is M average at position 1 value. So M averages we already got. So we want M rho by M average. So first we have to find what is rho by M at position 1. So rho by M at position 1 is nothing but rho 1 by M average at position 1 is nothing but this one. Rho 1 already they have given. Rho 1 is 0.9728 into 10 power 3 divided by M1 average. M average 1 we already calculated this one. This is 19.242. So this value you can say how much this one. Similarly at position 2, this is rho by M average at position 2. This is rho 2 by M average 2 is equal to rho 2 we already know. It is 9881 divided into 10 cube divided by just now we obtained this one. So 18738. So you can say how much these values are.
Sir, the above one 50.5560.
50 50 50
50. 557.
50.557. Okay.
$52.732, sir. Second one.
732. Okay. Okay, now we already obtained what is rho by M at position 1 and rho by M at position 2. So now we have to calculate what is rho by M average. Nothing but these two positions average. So rho by M 1 plus rho by M at position 2 divided by 2. So average we have to take. So this is 50.557 plus 52.732 divided by 2. This one. This is rho by M average.
Sir, 51.644.
51.644. Okay. So you can verify its units also. Rho will have a units of kg per meter cube. Then molecular weight will have a units of kg per kilomole. So kg will be cancelled and the left out is only kilomole per meter cube. Nothing but concentration units. This one. This is concentration unit. So that's what it means. C is equal to rho by M average. Now we already calculated what are the required data. Now we have to substitute all this required data in our formula. Our formula is this one for A through non-diffusing B liquid case. Na is equal to DAB by Z rho by M average into 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA. Just we derive this formula. You can see. So DAB already they have provided DAB. So DAB is equal to 74 into 10 power minus 5 and we converted into meter cube. So 10 power minus 4 divided by Z they are already given. Z is 0.4 centimeters they are given. So we have to convert it into meter. So 10 power minus 2 in meters. So units also I am writing here. So meter square per second. Then these units will be meter. And rho by M average. Rho by M average just we calculated this one. This one we can substitute. So into 51.644, this point. So whose units are kilomole per meter cube. Then ln of 1 minus xa2 by 1 minus xa1. xa1 and xa2 we have just calculated in the table itself. We can see what is xa2 and what is xa1. So yeah, this one xa2 is 0.027, xa1 is 0.045. So xa1 is 0.045. Yeah, it is correct. Okay, now you can calculate that one. So mole fractions will not have any units, so we can cancel these units only the final. So meter cube and this meter we can cancel out. So here the left out is meter. Oh, here also 1 meter left, and here this is also meter. So we can obtain our final value kilomole per
Sir,
meter per second. Yes, yes.
1.784 into 10 power minus 5.
Okay, yeah. So this is the final NA value. Yeah, if anybody is having doubts, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will do one more problem on that one. Okay. Yeah. Anybody is having doubts? Isaac? Ravi? Nobody is responding from boys' side.
Sir,
Yeah. Do you have any doubts or just I have to repeat?
no doubts.
Doubts. Okay. Okay. You are free to ask any doubts regarding this one. Okay. Okay. This is the complete problem, and next problem we will try to do. Or otherwise you can solve that problem. If you have any doubts, then ask. Let's see. In the meantime, we can solve this problem or not. So the next problem is this one. So here the next problem we will see. Okay, calculate the rate of diffusion of acetic acid A. So acetic acid is there, whose rate we have to calculate Na across a film of non-diffusing B. This is also the same case of A through non-diffusing B. Since they already supplied what is A and what is B, it is a clear case A through non-diffusing B. So A is acetic acid and B is water. So water is not at all soluble. So this is A through non-diffusing B case. So the solution will have a thickness of 2 mm thick at temperature 17 degrees centigrade. When the concentration by weight, in terms of weight they are giving, on opposite sides of the film. Okay, film is there in the two sides. On one side 10% and other side it is 4% acid, acetic acid. Then the diffusivity of acetic acid in the solution is this one. DAB is equal to 0.0 0.00095 meters square per second. Then density at 10% and 4%. So here at 10% the density is 1013 kg per meter cube, and at 4% the density is 100 kg per meter cube. Okay, this is also simple problem as given in earlier problem, same one. So, yeah. So now we will write given data here first. So given data is from the first statement we can take A is acetic acid, it is already supplied in a problem. B is water we can take. Then the first statement is across a film of non-diffusing B. Okay, so this is the case of A through non-diffusing B. So this is the case of A through non-diffusing B. We can verify from the first statement. Then the solution is having a thickness is we are denoting with Z. So 2 mm. So meanwhile we can convert it into meter. So 1 mm is equal to 10 power minus 3 meters. So 2 into 10 power minus 3 meters. Z is equal to. Then temperature they have given 17. This is 17 degrees centigrades. We have to add 273 in order to convert into Kelvin. So this is 290 degree Kelvin. So then next one is when the concentrations by weight, they have given all the concentrations in terms of their weight. Yeah, concentrations by weight on the opposite side. If you consider this as a film with Z is equal to 2 mm, so one side of the film it is 10%. If you consider this is position 1 and this is position 2, at position 2 it is 4%. Then the density at position 1 is this one 1013 kg per meter cube. Okay, already given in SI units, we denote to convert into SI units. So already given. So rho 2 is equal to 1004 kg per meter. Okay, the diffusivity of the acetic acid already they have given. So diffusivity. So DAB is equal to 0.4 times 0.95 meters square per second. So they have supplied all this data first. So first we have to do. So basis we already know. Basis is 100 kg mixture as in the earlier case. So basis is 100 kg mixture. 100 kg mixture of A plus B. A is acetic acid, B is water. So this is the basis. Earlier also 100 kg basis. That's why when that is 10%, we have to we will take 90% as water. So now we have to at position 1. So position 1. So same table we have to draw once again. First one is component. What are the components? Then next one is weight. So WI I am writing. So weight, what are their weights? Then next one is what are their molecular weights. Then next one is what are their moles. Then next one is what are their mole fractions. So here components are A is acetic acid, we know. B is water, we already know. At position 1, we know at position 1 the concentration, the weight of acetic acid is 10%. So since our basis is 100, so we can take weight of acetic acid is 100. Then the remaining is water 90. Then molecular weight of acetic acid. How much the molecular weight of acetic acid? Around 60 it will come. Then 18 is the molecular weight of water. Then moles is equal to weight by molecular weight. WI by MI it is. So WI is 10 by 60. So 1 by 6 it will come. 1 by 6 means 1 by 6 is 0.167 something. 0.16.
Point
0.6, sir.
167. Okay, 166 or 167. Okay, then this one is 90 by 18. 90 by 18 is around 5 it will come, I guess. Yeah, around 5.
5, sir.
Yeah. So xi is equal to ni by n. So this is 5 point, this total. This is 5.167 total. So this is n. So ni by n. So here if you see xi is equal to 167 divided by 5.167. This is, then this is 5 by 5.167.
0.032, sir.
0.032. Space is not enough.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So 0.032. And next one is
0.967.
96. So this one is XA1 and this one is XB1. Then similarly at position 2. Okay, position 2 also same things we have to repeat. Then at position 2 components, weight, molecular weight, moles and mole fractions. Same components, acetic acid, next one water. So weights are, this is 4%, so this is 4 kg we can say, and remaining 96 is water. So molecular weight is 60 and this is 18. So Ni is equal to Wi by Mi. So this is 4 by 60. 4 by 60 and this is
0.066, sir.
0.
0.066.
Okay, this is 96 divided by 18, this one.
5.33, sir.
Okay. 133. Then xi is equal to ni by n. So total n is equal to 5.633. 5.399.
399.
Okay. Then xi is equal to 0.066 by 5.399 is equal to
0.0122, sir.
0.0122. 0.0122. And then this position 2 is 5.33.
0.9877, sir.
9877. Okay, these are the values. Now so this is XA2, this is XB2. So we already obtained. Now we have to calculate rho by m average. The same procedure we have to apply for the rho by m average. So m average is equal to at position 1, so m average at position 1 is equal to, so sigma xi into mi, we already know. So sigma xa ma, acetic acid, for this is acetic acid, plus xb mb. So since this is at position 1, we have to write xa1 ma1, xb1 mb1. mb1 or ma1 both are molecular weights at position 1, and position 2 both are same. So xa1 we have already calculated. Already said what is xa1. So xa1 is 0.032. xa1 is I'm writing here. Just 2-3 minutes, I will complete this problem. Just bear with me. Okay, yeah. This one is equal to xa1 is 0.032 into molecular weight 60 plus 0.967 into molecular weight 80. So this one is m average 1.
Sir, 19.326.
19.326. Okay. And m average at position 2 is equal to same one. So xa, I'm writing directly, xa2 ma2 plus xb2 mb2. So xa2 is this one, 0.0122, this one, this I'm writing. So xa2 into 60 plus 0.9877 into 80. So this one you will get something. So average molecular weight units will be kg per kilomole, and this will also get kg per kilo. Okay, this is how much x average 2.
18.51, sir.
18.51. Okay. Then next is we have to calculate what is rho by m at position 1. At position 1, rho by m is nothing but rho 1 by m average at position 1. So rho 1 they have already provided. What is rho 1? 1013 something. Is 1013 divided by m1 average is this one. So 19.326. This one. Then at position 2, rho by m at position 2 is equal to rho 2 by m average at position 2 is equal to, they already provided rho 2 as 1004 divided by, so this one. So m average is 18.5. So you can just say
52.416, sir.
416. Okay. $52.416.
54.240.
54.240. So this will have a units of kilomole per meter cube. This is also same thing, kilomole per meter cube. So now rho by m average, this is the required final value. So this one is rho by m at position 1 plus rho by m at position 2 divided by 2. So rho by m at position 1 is equal to 52 point, yeah, this value 52.416 plus 54.240, average is 2 divided by 2.
53.328, sir.
328. Okay. Yeah, kilomole per meter cube. So now we already obtained what is the required data. All data we have in our hand. So just we have to substitute in our A through non-diffusing B formula. So we already know what is A through non-diffusing B formula. Na is equal to DAB by Z, rho by M average into 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA1. So we already have a data. DAB also they have given 0.4 times 0.95, I guess. 4 times 0.95. Z they have given 2 mm, something 2 into 10 power minus 3. So rho by m average, just we calculated this one, 53.328 into ln. Okay, this is ln. Ln of 1 minus XA2 by 1 minus XA1. So XA1 delta, XA2 delta. So this one. So XA1 is equal to 0.032 and XA2 is equal to 0.0122. 0.01. 0.0122 and this is 0.032. So these values, you can calculate those values. If you want, I can write units also. This is meter square per second. So this is meter. So this is kilomole per meter cube. So here if you verify this meter square and here it will be cancelled, then units will be kilomole and here second is left and here 1 meter is left, here 1 meter is left. So this is kilomole per meter square second. So you can calculate that value. Can somebody say the value?
Zero 0.0512, sir.
0512. Okay, yeah. So finally we calculated what is flux. So this one you can verify. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can contact me anytime. In the next class, third hour is also mine. In the next class, we will see unit 2. We'll start unit 2, introduction, distillation, that is. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.